Oh, hi there. This is going to be a new series whenever I feel like I have something to say. And right now, I have something to say. I want to talk a little bit about why the fuck my game isn't showing. Hello? Oh, hi there. So this is a new series I'm going to be doing whenever I feel like I have something to talk about. Whenever I want to talk about something, these videos will not be uploaded on a regular basis, and they'll only be uploaded when I feel like I have something to add to a conversation or I feel like I have an opinion to voice. However, this will not be one of those episodes. This episode will be about where I'm at as a channel and where I've been and what I've been doing, because, so, in the very beginning, I started on Twitch. My YouTube wasn't additive. My focus was on Twitch, didn't care about my YouTube. I just uploaded to it whenever the fuck I felt like it. Didn't really care if it grew, didn't care if anything happened to it, just didn't give a shit. Twitch was my focus. And that went on for a couple months, and what I would usually do is I would just take the whole playthrough from my Twitch and upload it to my YouTube. And obviously that accumulated into a shit ton of videos, people unsubscribed, I was uploading way too much, it was just a shit ton of spam. It was basically unedited raw playthroughs, which is the same thing that everybody fucking does. Which, I'll make a video on my opinion on that some other time. This is not that video. Everything was going fine, I got a decent following on Twitch. I had growing towards 300 followers, and I had my first time having 20 concurrent viewers. It was pretty good. Everything was going great. Then I just slowly lost interest in what I was doing on Twitch. And then I just stopped uploading to my YouTube channel. And then I dicked around experimenting with what I wanted to do on my YouTube channel. Am I going to upload... Well, I'm invading. Okay. Am I going to upload parodies? Am I going to upload montages? Am I going to upload funny videos? For a while I did funny videos with a lot of editing and very little dialogue. Or no dialogue at all. Can I take this off? I don't really want to be invading. I'm going to be including live gameplay. Or it might be live, it might be post gameplay inside these stock videos. I don't know, just whatever the fuck I feel like doing at the time. Hopefully it's not too distracting from what I want to talk about though. And anyways, I slowly lost interest. Connection to Steam interrupted. What the fuck? So I lost interest in streaming, I lost interest in YouTube streaming. And my sister passed away, and I moved to Cali, which was a very long period of my life. It wasn't a very long time in general. It was a long period of my life. Sister passed away, moved to Cali. I was living in Huntington Beach with my brother-in-law. I didn't even have a fucking room of my own for like 4 months. I lived inside of his living room. So I had no privacy of my own. I didn't even have a fucking wall separating me from everybody else. I was completely out in the open. So even if I did want to record, I couldn't. But I didn't, because I was in a very bad mood. I was very angry during that period of time in my life. And that period of time lasted for about 6 to 8 months, where I just fucking hated everything. Everything was going downhill. I was fighting a lot with Rennie. I was fighting a lot with my parents, fighting a lot with all of my family. I was just not a happy person in general. And then my brother-in-law, being the piece of shit that he is, fucking decided that we're not cohesive with his lifestyle. We don't care enough about money. We don't use people enough for money. We don't pursue monetary gains. We don't pursue material gains. It's not something that we're about. And he is all about that. And he decided that we're an embarrassment to him. And long story short, he was the owner of the house that we were living in after we had moved out from his place. And he evicted us. So, we were officially made homeless. Now, my sister, having the gigantic heart that she has, decided to take us in. And that is currently where I am living, and my parents lived with us for a couple months until they found their own apartment. And now, this situation right now is that I am living with my sister, and going to school at the same time. That is the contingency that I'm allowed to live with her, is that I'm attending school, pursuing a master's in Spanish education. Hablo español muy poco, pero no sé mucho. The point is that I currently live with my sister. I'm attending school to get a master's in Spanish education. Once I have my bachelor's, and when you start working as an educator and moving up on my own, I am pretty soon going into my junior year, so bachelor's is coming up here pretty quickly. And I figured, you know what, in this time, I'm playing games, I'm having fun, I feel like making videos. Why don't I make videos? I don't have much of a following. I don't really care to have a following. I mean, it'd be great to have a following, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't throw a pissy fit, but it doesn't really make a big deal to me that they aren't there as of right now. Not a big deal, you know? However, I am making this for whatever little viewership I do have, and just to, you know, have a conversation. And people ask me, RoarShark, how do you find yourself, talking to yourself? How do you find yourself trying to be entertaining when nobody's watching? I've had that asked to me before on my Twitch channel. Because, you know, my Twitch was smaller too. It was growing, though. It was actually growing way more than my YouTube. Not a big deal. And I was asked that question, how are you talking to yourself while being entertaining, with nobody watching? And the simple answer is, if I'm bored, you're bored. I need to entertain myself. If I can't entertain myself, how the fuck am I supposed to entertain anybody else? That's my philosophy on it. And that's my philosophy with any small YouTuber, or Twitch stream, anything, where if you're not being entertaining to the point to where you're able to entertain yourself, if you're bored, your viewers are bored. Nobody's going to watch, nobody's going to stay, nobody's going to be retained. You're going to have 0 viewer retention. It's just done, so it's over. That's the long story short, is I'm having fun doing what I'm doing, and I'm trying to entertain myself. You know, I always say that to people, if they're bored, that means that they are boring, because you can't entertain yourself. Get the fuck over here, stop running away from me, you prick. Yeah, how do you expect anybody to be entertained if you yourself are not being entertaining? If you are not entertained yourself, if you're bored, if you're sitting there being monotonous, and just going, oh yeah, this is great. But that's a video for another day. But point is, that's where I was, this is where I am, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying myself, I'm back. I don't really care if I get a viewership, well, I shouldn't say I don't care. I don't mind that I don't have a viewership, let's put it that way. I would suck dick to have even 100 subs, even 500 subs, any comments at all, anything. But I don't, and that's okay, because I'm just having fun doing what I do. I do me, boo-boo, you do you. Boo-boo. As for this series, I'm just going to upload whenever the fuck I feel like I have something to talk about. Like, there's a few topics I want to talk about that I will be uploading into the future. I may just publish them today and say fuck it. I may publish them next week. I may publish them 2 days from now, 1 day from now, whatever. Maybe every other day. Maybe I'll have something to talk every day. I would also like to ask, if you are new to my channel, please give me a shot, guys. I put a lot of effort into my videos. On a side note, also, the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, have a great day, guys. Ah, gee.